My name is Kerry McGarvey. I'm a teacher at PS24Q in Flushing, Queens. I teach STEM and technology to pre-K to 5th grade. And I think that those programs are so important in schools because not only do they teach students future-ready skills, but they also build confidence. A lot of my students are English language learners, so the English is not their first language. Sometimes they struggle with ELA and traditional subjects in the classroom, and they feel like they can't compete with their classmates. And I think when they walk into my room, they kind of forget all of the things that are barriers in their room when it comes to language and writing and reading. They can access the content a little more easier with the tools that we have for technology, and it gives them a space to be creative, and that really opens them up in a way that they don't necessarily get a chance to in everyday subjects. They also get to explore different talents that they might have that don't show up in those everyday subjects. And I have watched that change students in my classroom year after year. I've been doing STEM and technology for about 9 years now. Before that, I was a classroom teacher. But in this time, every year it just becomes more apparent why these programs are so important in schools. And if I could give one example, I would say this year we were involved in a citywide Minecraft challenge, and I had a bunch of students in my STEM club that maybe were mid-range or low level students, and they were a little bit shyer, more reserved. Some of them barely talked in your regular class. And when we started this project of reinventing New York City, and they were able to show their creative side and build new plans for the city to make it even better, they saw that their voice mattered and that their creativity mattered, and it brought out a whole new side of them that I had never seen and that their classroom teachers had never seen. They were able to advance to the Queen's Finals, and when they did that, you could see them going against other schools and really taking pride in their ideas and their voice, and it made an impact across the board. I had teachers coming to me saying that they could see the confidence in those students and that they were even doing better in their regular classes. And I think STEM can give kids that don't necessarily feel like they fit in a space where they can be themselves. And I think that that's so important in schools, especially in the Title I and Title III schools like the one I work in, where maybe they wouldn't have opportunities to explore some of these topics or even try out some things that maybe they could use in their future and find a new career path that maybe they didn't even know existed. So I think for me, if I could convince the rest of the world why it's important, I would say that if we want kids to really be passionate and involved with our communities, that we need them to feel like they have a career path or a future that they are really invested in and passionate about, and STEM can do that for a lot of kids. So I would say if you don't have a STEM program in your school and you want to build confidence in all of your students and reach them all, that maybe that's something that you could consider adding into your program.